Hey guys, this is CJ with Beyond Adaptation Fitness. Today I'm going to take you through part 1 of a 75-minute minimal equipment strength and conditioning workout. In part 1, you will complete 2 rounds of 7 light intensity movements. This is intended to warm up and prime the body for the workout that follows. If you are a beginner, you can repeat part 1 2 to 3 times and make it a longer workout. If you are ready to take it to the next level, stay tuned for the remainder of the workout, which will be released on this channel soon. To complete part 1, you will need a jump rope, 2 kettlebells or dumbbells, and a light resistance band. Let's get started. We start this workout with 1 minute of jump rope, any variation of your choosing. I like single leg single unders in preparation for unilateral body movements I will perform later in the workout. If one side feels more challenging than the other, or if you find yourself leaning to one side as you jump, you may have just found out that one leg is a bit stronger than the other, and you're now training to correct that. The next movement is Cossack squat slides, a variation on the traditional Cossack squat. After you descend, transition the weight to the other leg and then back again before rising. Stay as low as you can as you slide. If you struggle with the depth in your Cossack squats, it helps to hold on to something for support as you train your body in the proper position. One common problem is also not having a wide enough stance. The Cossack squat slide warms up the hip adductors, glutes, and if you are holding yourself upright, the lower back muscles as well. It's important not to rush through these. Move slowly and with control. The third movement is Renegade Rows. Row with each arm while in the plank position, and then perform 1 push-up. This is not a movement I perform often in workouts because it globally fatigues the body before any particular muscle gets enough stimulus, which is great for metabolic conditioning, but not necessarily strength or muscle growth. But that very quality is what makes it good for a warm-up. Just do a few of these, you will activate the entire body, particularly the core and upper body. Make sure you do this on a level surface, and the weights you are using are stable. I did this on gravel and I had to be very careful about not rolling the kettlebell while holding it. Now I'm going to work on spinal mobility with 1 kettlebell. Jefferson Curls strengthen the spine in the flexed position and help decompress the spine. Hold 1 kettlebell close to your body and focus on lowering your head to the ground, rounding the spine as much as you can, starting from the head and neck, gradually rounding down as far as you can. I experience a nice stretch in the lower back and between my shoulder blades. This is a strengthening exercise, not just a stretch. You need to protect your back by bracing the core, pushing the belly button to the spine. Inhale at the bottom and exhale all the way up. After training spinal flexion in the sagittal plane, let's work on spinal flexion in the frontal plane with weighted side bends. This exercise has a bad reputation in gyms. You may hear that this exercise can thicken the waist due to muscle growth in the obliques. Just remember that the same principles of hypertrophy training apply here as the rest of the body. Anything in the 6 to 12 rep range will promote muscle growth. However, just like any muscle, it's not going to grow without significant effort. Doing this exercise occasionally is not going to make a big difference in the size of your waist, but it will strengthen muscles that protect the spine. I like to perform this during a warm-up to help mobilize the spine and train spinal stabilization, which is extremely important for almost every aspect of training and daily life. Let's warm up the upper back muscles a bit more with banded chest pulls. Step far enough away from the anchor of the resistance band so that you experience tension in the band through the entire range of motion. If this is difficult for you, I would suggest working with a slightly lighter resistance band. Pull the band to your chest. you should feel most activation in your back, not the front of the shoulders. Think about raising the chest slightly at the end to meet the band with your chest. The last movement of the circuit is glute bridges. This trains hip extension, which is very important to counteract the effects of sitting for prolonged periods of time. This will also help reinforce the movement pattern required for a good hip drive in kettlebell swings, kettlebell snatches, and kettlebell cleans. Think about pushing the knees towards your feet instead of just pushing the hips up. I am also a fan of the single leg variation, which helps illuminate any asymmetry between the right and left side of the body. Pause for a moment at the top before descending with control. And that's the end of the circuit. Repeat this sequence a second time for a total workout time of about 16 minutes. And then get ready to take it to the next level with part 2 of this 75-minute workout. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the like button and consider subscribing to Beyond Adaptation Fitness for more strength and conditioning programming. See you next time.